Confusion and political unrest. Two things I've noticed as a 25-year-old man, so I could be wrong, right? I don't have that much life experience. I'm still pretty young, so I'm sure somebody in the comments could let me know if I'm wrong. But these are the two things I see really affecting our society. Confusion in everything we once thought we knew, from gender to traditional values, beliefs, and political unrest purposely caused by people to suit their own agendas. And I'm not even talking about politicians, right? I'm talking about your everyday person, the everyday person working in a store, or the everyday person who may be teaching future generations. I think you know where I'm going with this video. And before I get into the two videos that I want to show you that really do back up that whole point, I just want to say, I think we're in a very pivotal time right now, a very important time, ladies and gentlemen, because I truly believe unless we bring back common sense, common ground, this isn't going to end how people think it's going to end, right? Everybody thinks this end point we're going towards is full of sunshine and rainbows, but that's not the case, because from what I see, and I could be wrong, right? I'm still 25 years old, as I said, but from what I see, we're heading towards a society that is genderless, thoughtless, directionless, godless, brainless. Is that good for anyone? I don't think so. And these two TikToks, these two videos really do back up that point. This first one is a non-binary dude who likes to adopt more of the feminine traits. I don't know if you can hear the building works. I do apologize about that. He's allowed to do that, right? He's allowed to be that. We live in a free, liberal world, as everyone wants us to believe. But now he's using that identity to purposely, and he admits this, to purposely cause chaos within straight people. My description of this video doesn't really do it any justice, so I just want you to sit back and take a listen. I'll see you in a second.
Hey y'all. So recently, walking to and fro from my job, I am now starting to get identified as femme presenting, to the point where people call me ma'am, or people call me like miss, or things like that. And it's still wrong because I'm non-binary, but there's like a real fun, like chaotic part of that where I can respond in a way that makes them go, what? Because I'll intentionally like lower my voice, and they'll be like, excuse me, ma'am, can you help me out with this? I'm like, yeah, what's up? And I think my gender is the emotions of straight people being utterly confused. Like, I just want to instill chaos, and like, that's my pronouns, that's my gender, that's my identity, that's my sexuality. It gives me all the euphoria to cause. So yeah, I just wanted to say that.
You know, sometimes I really do sit here and I say to myself and think to myself, I run out of words to say. You know, I run out of jokes to make, and you might feel the same. I could sit here and say all the classic things of, you know, what if it was the other way around and we were confusing them on purpose? If we were purposely misgendering them to incite chaos, I think the video would have a very different vibe. We've all seen other videos of people crying, right? I think they'd be crying as well. But I just think this just shows we're heading towards a directionless society where people don't know who they are, what they want. They feel so chaotic, so confused, that they purport that onto everybody else, right? Because if they project that onto everybody else, they're not alone in feeling like that. Everybody else feels the same. Let's all be chaotic. Let's all be confused about things. And I really do think this famous line by Alfred in Batman is aging quite well.
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
And I really do think this is the case, you know, because when you see people who are so directionless, and not only in the video we just watched, but I think most of them are, right? They need to cause chaos and division with everybody because they can't handle anyone else feeling so secure in themselves. I really do think security in oneself scares them. But the funnier thing is, right, we get called the evil ones, the bad ones, because we're looking out for everybody. People say we want to burn the world down because we don't want people being indoctrinated with certain ideologies. We're looking out for people and their peace of mind, their sanities, our friends, our families, our future children. I don't really know how that one works, to be fair. But what happens when that political unrest, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, is purposely being caused in one of the most important places, the classrooms? Now, I'm not saying all teachers are doing this, right? I think when we watch these videos, we tend to think all teachers are the same. I don't think that's the case. I think many teachers want kids to have a good education and have the best future. But there just seems to be this growing number of them who are doing the opposite. And this video is very different because I've never seen a teacher admit this, but they're openly admitting to causing political unrest within the classroom.
I had my first day as a sub today, and there are many things I would like to talk about, but today I would like to talk about how I am the political unrest that Cedar City needs. So besides the fact that I dyed my hair purple last night and I have 2 visible tattoos, I wrote my pronouns as she, any up on the board. I was teaching 10th grade, and I told this to all my classes, and it wasn't until the last period where someone was like, what's the second pronoun? And so I explained, I was like, I do she, any pronouns. I do go by any pronouns, she, he, they, it, anything, but I am totally okay with you just referring to me as she. And they were kind of confused about it for a minute, and I was like, and you can't misgender me, so don't even think about it. I do respond to all genders. And this one kid just like looks down and goes, IQ 1000, my guy. Iconic, thank you. And I just realized that my hydro flask is in this video, and that's my I don't care what the Bible says sticker, which I forgot I left up at the front of the classroom when I was in the back office.
So this teacher just openly admitted to indoctrinating her classrooms with her own progressive ideologies. I'm just glad these certain teachers are using the time very wisely within the classroom to teach these kids about things that actually matter and will help them progress through the world. Pronouns. Kids are there to get a good education, right? Regardless if we agree with that system or not, they're there to progress through the education system. Pronouns, teaching them about that, teaching them about progressive ideology is not going to do that. In fact, it's going to cause more harm than good. It's going to cause chaos, division, and confusion. It's funny, right? I don't know if you've heard the news. In England, we've just spent £2 billion on helping boys unlearn the ideology they've learned from people like Andrew Tate. I'm not even joking, this is serious. But on these issues that we're talking about in this video, there's radio silence. In fact, a lot of people advocate and promote this. It's very strange to me. She also openly mocks Christianity, religion, with her water bottle. Religion's an interesting one. As we know, it's losing its place in the Western world. People are putting their faith in other things, drinking, smoking, Netflix. Is it any wonder everybody's so unhappy? Who knows? I don't really like this open mockery of religion, of Christianity, because it devalues the whole thing. I'm not saying everybody needs to be religious, right? I understand people just don't accept it, people don't believe in it, and that's fine. But to openly mock it is another thing. And I truly believe there's more nobility, more pride in learning what religion, the Bible, Christianity teaches, because I think they're good values, than coming together and learning about things like pronouns and progressive ideology. But that is the end of the video, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want it to be all doom and gloom, but it is hard to start making jokes about these things because it is getting a lot worse, right? Let's be honest with each other. And I think these 2 videos really do highlight the issues I made in this video. And if we don't bring back actually a lot of common sense and common ground, is it not only going to grow larger and get a lot worse? I ask you that, and anybody else that disagrees with me, leave your comments down below. If you have enjoyed today's video, ladies and gentlemen, then please for me, make sure to leave a like rating. If you're new, hit that big red subscribe button and turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video. But until next time, it has been your boy JD. Please for me, make sure to always have a great day and stay safe. I'm out. Peace. See you next time.